All right, everybody, welcome back to High Ground MTG. This is SpinyMaus. We're gonna be playing a Battlebond episode here with KyGuy pretty soon. He's just getting things set up on his end, so I figured we would go through kind of what we're gonna play tonight. So what I've got today is where'd it go? Where'd it go? Didn't save. Okay. Well, we're gonna make it now. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, cool. So apparently I just couldn't find it. So this is the spice that we're playing tonight. Is it good? Is it terrible? Probably one of those. We're gonna find out. I know KyGuy is really into Infect right now, so I'm sure that we'll be facing off against that pretty quickly here, which is fine. We can deal. So honestly, this matchup is probably terrible against Infector. They can just kill us out of nowhere. But you know what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah, so what's there to say? I mean, I've kind of just built this off of a bunch of different lists. There's definitely some room for improvement here, but we got kind of the usual cast of characters. We've got our Arbor Elves and Utopia Sprawls to just like shoot out big, giant, beastly things. And then, of course, we've got our grouping of big, giant, beastly things. In our 2-drop slot, we've got Strangleroot Geist and Duskwatch Recruiter and Scavenging Ooze. I went with Duskwatch Recruiter just because this deck definitely suffers from things like board wipes or whatever. You know, just running out of cards and suddenly maybe you have the biggest, baddest things around, but they're buried in your deck. So with the amount of mana we can produce pretty quickly with Arbor Elf and also a couple of Nykthos, figured why not? Let's try it out. Let's see if it'll draw some cards. Speaking of drawing us some cards, I also have 2 copies of Vivian, Champion of the Wilds. We're gonna try this card out. I really liked it in another deck I was playing. Did some really good work here, and since pretty much every card in this deck is a creature, she's gonna find just about anything and everything we need. Plus, being able to give our creatures flash is pretty nice. We can flash in something like a Gulta, and then get in with it. Or like a Nullhide Ferox or a Thrun the Last Troll. I love Thrun the Last Troll. This is a fun story. For me, at least. Maybe not for you, but my show. So, Thrun the Last Troll was the very first mythic rare card I ever opened out of a Magic pack. Started right around the time of, you know, all the new Mirrodin or new Phyrexia stuff, Mirrodin Besieged, new Phyrexia stuff. So yeah, that was my first mythic. And I had a green Stompy deck back then that I played quite often. It was nowhere near as good as this one, because this one has like real Magic cards in it, and that was just like big green stuff that I happened to have laying around. But it was fun. It was fun. What else we got here? We got 1 Ronus, the Indomitable, some Steel Leaf Champions, Yorvo, Lovestruck Beast, a Sirach the Hunt Caller. I don't know, just a smattering of all sorts of fun, big, just gigantic beef that we're going to toss down onto the board here. Got 1 of Great Henge. Got a lot of legendary stuff in here. I don't know if there's anything we could do to like cash in on that, but I don't know, maybe something. Oh, I just remembered. I was thinking about splashing for white for maybe some sideboard cards, but I didn't end up putting any of those in, so let's take out these Temple Gardens, because we don't need those. And let's just run in some more forests here. I think there's any other lands we really want. So we want all of our lands to be forests for those Arbor Elf plays. So I think just running some more basic forests is fine. Okay. We're in 21 lands, which, you know, when you look at our curve is maybe a little weird, but with Arbor Elf and Nykthos, I think we're going to be just fine to kind of get all of our stuff. And we can actually get some pretty big stuff out just on, turn 3 with just three lands. Oh, we're getting a call. Hello, hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I sure can.
Ha. Okay. Let me cut an intro, and then.
Oh, you haven't cut your intro yet?
No, I haven't cut my intro yet. Gosh.
Jeez, Kyle, get with the program.
Gotta do it right this time. Okay. Well, I didn't know what you were doing, so.
It's fine. All right.
Hold on. Let me do it right this time. I don't know if you're.
Yeah, you should mute yourself, and I will mute myself.
How do I mute myself? I just
click on the little microphone. Yeah, underneath your face.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself now.
Okay.
And then I'll just send you a message on Hangout.
Sounds good. All right, so Kyle's gonna record one of his infamous intros. Yeah, so that's kind of where this deck is at. Let's take a look at the sideboard real quick while he's doing his thing. Got some fun things over here as well. So we got Blossoming Defense just to protect our creatures. Nature's Claim for things like Bridge. Bridge is pretty bad for our deck because pretty easy for our opponent to not have 4 cards in their hand or 5 cards in their hand. So being able to actually attack is kind of important for this deck. A couple of Shaper's Sanctuaries are really good against like Jund decks or even control decks that are like bouncing or pathing our stuff. Veil of Summer, again, for kind of the control matchups in Jund and things like that. Being able to just negate a spell, essentially, and then also draw a card is pretty good. We got Relic of Progenitus and Scavenging Ooze for any sort of graveyard shenanigans. Got Prowling Serpapard also for the control matchups, because I think that card is hilarious. Maybe it's not good, but it's fun. It's 3 mana. To make sure that our spells don't get countered. We've got Thrashing Brontodon, again to deal with pesky permanent artifact things. We got a Moonvalley Acid Moss to help in our matchup against Tron. And maybe Control. It's probably not actually that good, but it's fun, and it ramps us. So I'm going to try it out. And then a couple of Obstinate Balos. Oh, here comes KyGuy. We're good.
Perfect. All right, let's play some Magic.
Yes. I will challenge you now.
That's right, you will.
Did you figure out what I was playing?
Some sort of hulky deck, I guess. I guess we'll find out, shall we?
That's right. We're about to find out. I would like to play first.
I rolled a 2.
Did you? And I rolled a 3. Yeah, sure, this is fine. Forest.
So some sort of mono green.
Just a little experiment over here.
Yeah, that's fine. You keep your experimenting.
Tar Pit. Did you go Sultai Infect?
Sultai Infect? What are you talking about?
What'd you build, Kyle? What'd you build?
Strangleroot, guys.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at our opponent playing with nice.
Yeah, fancy Strangleroot. All right, let's get in for 4.
Yeah, I forgot that has haste. I was like, 4, what are you talking about?
Getting in for 4 in turn 2, not too bad.
Yeah. Not too bad. Let's see. That's not too bad either.
So starting off with Creeping Tar Pit, what do we have? A snow-covered island. Oh, Thing in the Ice. Sure. All right, so you're gonna have a big thing too someday, eventually. That's what you're telling me. That's fine.
Thing in the Ice.
That's fine.
Drad Militant.
You know it. I love this card.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're trying to force some negation my Scavenging Ooze?
This isn't Legacy. Can't do that.
Yeah, that'd be too good. Too good for Modern.
Let's see. Block. And...
Oh, a gut shot. Interesting.
Gut shot.
Okay.
Where's your gut shot?
I could play gut shot. All right, KyGuy, what you got? Also, did you notice I tagged all of us in the in my Twitter notification too? So figured that would help people trying to figure out what we were doing.
Yeah, I mean, like we're obviously publishing these. We're publishing these.
Yeah.
To YouTube. So.
Right. Oh, you're doing the thing where you're taking all the counters off.
Doing what thing? What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I like that I tell you everything that I'm doing over the course of the week, and then you very, very coyly don't tell me shit.
I gave you a big hint. What?
Sending me a gif of the Hulk is not.
I think that's very clear. All right, we're getting into everything. What are you gonna do? Snap us? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Is it Charm? 2 damage to target creature. Okay. 2 damage is dealt.
Block here.
Take 5. Yeah. Okay.
Having massive deja vu. I don't know why. It was really weird.
Deja vu, huh?
The last troll, huh?
Thought Scour, sure. So you're gonna flip the thing next turn. That's fine.
Love Struck Beast, Ronos.
Oh, you targeted me? You jerk.
Yeah, what good would it do to target myself? Drag militants on the field.
Yeah, I do. This card is great. Like, this card is so underrated. It's just like a 1-drop. Oh, man. It's a 2/1. So you can actually get down with the beats.
Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna play this.
Here comes the flip. No flip. Interesting.
Forest for our opponent.
Alright. Gonna go to combat. Boom, 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 boom. Destroying target creature with no counters on it. And you gotta flip the thing. Interesting. Except for you flipping the thing, so I don't think your spell resolves.
Well, my spell won't resolve, but it will also go to the graveyard. So
that's true. That's true.
Experiment 1. Who cares? Drive Militant. Who also cares? Just has a 1-1 counter. Strangler Geist. Sure.
Serum Visions.
I can hear you drink. Drive me crazy.
I'm just gonna start making the noise. I'm just gonna like.
Why? I hate this.
To tilt you, Kyle. To tilt you. Getting in for 7. Snapcaster. Sure. Who'd you gonna kill?
Well, this is more awkward than I thought it was going to be. I need to look at the.
I remember when this card was previewed and you were so hyped on it, so it's fun to see you actually get to play it.
I know. I don't know what happened. Like I guess I was just listening to. I think I was listening to Masters of Modern, or something, and they had like talked about it. Oh no, maybe it was the Dive Down. The Dive Down was talking about it, and they were talking about it for Pioneer, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'd completely forgotten about this card. Was I gonna do like some sort of weird like Grixis thing? So yeah, I've been experimenting around with it.
Yeah.
Sure. Seven. Okay. I'm gonna go to blocks. Wait.
I do like this art of Strangler Geist. I don't think I've ever seen this art.
It's funny, like the further you go back in Magic's history, the more you can.
Well, this is like some weird promo art. I'm not even sure where it came from. I just saw it on Card Hoarder when I was filling out my order, and I was like, oh, that's fun. The difference was like 1 cent, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. I'll get it.
Yeah, that's what I get for getting Expedition lands. The difference is like dollars.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got Cryptic. Got a Cryptic command. No Cryptic command. Interesting.
Well, you don't know what I have.
I mean, yeah, I suppose you could have a Cryptic command still. Snapcaster. Do you have double Snapcaster? You have double Snapcaster. Sure.
Take that out. Take this out. Take the blunt of that. Take 3.
Okay, let me see something here.
No, don't see anything. What are you talking about? I don't need to see anything.
Okay.
You may cast, blah, blah, blah. One target gains vigilance from reach. Interesting. So they had flash. Let's see. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Exile 1 face down. You may look at that card and cast it. Oh, does that mean that it has like pseudo flash? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They have flash anyways.
Yeah, so it doesn't have flash if she's not around.
Right.
But if she is around, then they do have flash. I don't know if you can see what I pick or not. Oh, I guess it's exile face down. No, you cannot.
I mean, I guess I could if I just jumped on the stream. Don't do that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't stream snipe. That's what they call it.
Hey, Milstead. C.E. Milstead. Oh, Milstead. Nice.
Clark.
Hi, how's it going? Clark, good to see you in the chat.
What if it wasn't his name and then you just said Clark? Like a moron.
Right? It'd be funny. The split between regular and snow is totally just a tilt thing. Hopefully it's working.
Well, I don't care. My stuff is lined up beautifully. And I'm playing the right snow-covered islands. No offense to Titus Lunter.
You mean all offense. All offense.
So you're playing that.
I guess I shouldn't out your name on live Twitch, should I? That's
yeah. Might be a little awkward.
At least I don't know your home address. At least I don't know your home address and then just like shout that out. You know, it could be worse. Could be worse. My name's Caleb. There we go. I'm also outed.
Did you out yourself?
I don't know. It's also on my Twitter. So if you're really curious,
did you update your overlay to put the?
Oh yeah. I put our Twitter handle on there as well.
Beautiful. It's important.
Indeed. Good to see you. Good to see you. How's your quarantine going?
This is pretty close. My quarantine's going pretty okay. You know,
I don't care about your quarantine, Kyle.
Please use my handle when we're playing Battlebond.
KyGuy.
That's much better.
It's confusing though because you're Mr. KyGuy on Twitter, but only KyGuy.
KyGuy is taken on Twitter. Trust me.
Is it? I'm sure. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, I would have had that a long time ago if I could have.
Yeah. Okay. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I mean, I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if you have Cryptic Command. Yeah, not much magic. It's unless you've got a Magic Online account. Not a lot of magic to be had. I get to attack here? You can't have double Snapcaster this time. I know that for a fact.
Well, I could have triple Snapcaster.
No, you can only have one. You've already played 3.
Yeah, no. I can have however many. What if it was a torrential gift? You don't know. You don't know.
You're right. I have no idea. No idea. Sure. So you're going to take 2.
Do you have the bolt? Do you have the green bolt?
I do have the green bolt. The what is it? The bee sting or something bee sting. It's like unreo or something. I don't even know.
There's no green bolt, is there? Really? I was just joking. I didn't actually think there was.
I don't think it's actually bolt. I think it might be shock. But it does exist. It is a real card in Magic. Somebody Google that.
Write it in the comments below.
Yeah.
I was playing a deck that
Name
was
that
like
magic card.
was like casting this.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty gnarly. Can't
Yeah.
remember what I think it was playing. Was it? I think it was playing like Infect, and this was an annoying thing.
He's one beefy boy, that's for sure. One beefy boy. Vintage Cube on Mitgo. I've never actually played Cube. I've heard it's a lot of fun, but never tried it myself. I've thought about building one before, but it seems like it's a lot of work, so haven't gotten around to it. Are you super stoked about all the new mill cards we're getting? Because they're coming. There's mill cards are coming. I don't actually remember what they did, but I do remember that we're getting mill cards. Awkward. Oh man, Mystic Sanctuary tapped. You love to see it. You love to see it.
Shut up. Nobody wants to see that.
Hate that card. It is a sign now that it's a keyword. Now they're taking it seriously. Mill is real. Does it have a thing left?
All right.
All right. You attacking? Attacking in?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I will block because I have to. Interesting. Okay. Oh, you scooped. You scooped.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna win this. This was a very close game.
It was a very close game.
Very close.
Okay, we've got some things for this matchup. We've got some things. All those things coming in, and maybe one of those.
All of these things coming in, all of these things coming out.
Superhedron crab? Yeah, but it'll cost like 5. Like, you're totally right. We're gonna get an upgraded Hedron crab, but it's gonna cost like 5 mana. And be a mythic rare.
Let's see.
Let's get one of these. Let's get that.
I want this for sure.
Cut one of those.
Actually, that's not too bad.
Cut one of those.
Alright, we're trying that.
Actually, let's not do that. Let's just cut one of these.
Could you breathe any louder into the microphone? Blaring into my ears.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed that this actually picks up that much. Like, it doesn't. Like, in my recordings, I don't feel like I'm very loud. Like, I've listened to myself as much as it pains me to do.
I love watching myself.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
Do you like ever go back? Well, you must, because like you're editing the videos, so like
exactly. Like I have to watch myself a lot. It's the worst. The worst.
I love John Raphael.
I don't know if you could hear Emily in the background, but she just was like, "All right, John Raphael."
I swear, I am so sick of seeing Utopia sprawl. This thing is all over Modern.
Yeah, well, you know, it turns out in Modern you have to play everything you would normally play on turn 3 on turn 2. That's just how Modern works. Exactly. So, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right. What are we doing here? That's kind of sad.
Shaper Sanctuary.
Gonna shape some sanctuaries. Don't counter my stuff, Kyle. Leave it alone. That's fine. Opt is fine.
Alright. That's fine.
No land though, so that's a little sad.
Oh, that makes me very happy.
Yeah, I figured it would. I think it may have actually turned. No, now the decibel on my mic is not turned up. So
Interesting.
indeed.
All right, what do we got here? We got that card. Okay. Well.
What's your favorite card now that all of the previews are out? What's you most looking forward to playing?
That honestly, that commander staple, that new like the aura free, whatever that one that will give you any mana of any color.
Which one is that?
Very excited for that one. It's that new like 7 mana like artifact that like you tap it and I think it adds Wooburg or something like that.
Oh yeah.
One that the Command Zone previewed. Mainly because I am planning a very spicy Tron build with that and or nothingness.
That's right. I remember you talking about that. That.
I also I know everybody's down on it, but I really like that Terror of the Peaks.
The dragon. The dragon.
Yeah.
It's interesting. So. It's interesting. Everyone I keep seeing like go like against it is all about it doesn't have an ETB. Which it doesn't
have haste. I think that's the biggest thing is that like I think all of those ones on the cycle it's just rough because like none of them have like it doesn't have haste. I don't know, they just don't impact the board. Yeah, and I get it like when people are playing Elspeth Conquers Death and like you know your creature, you're spending all that mana and your creature just dies, like you know you're not getting enough value. So I get that. I think it's pretty spicy. I like it as a fan of dragons. So.
Well, you know me. I'm stoked about those spirits. I don't know which one of them or if any of them are going to be good, but I am excited that we're getting some more, and I have some new toys for the deck.
Yeah, have you played spirits yet?
Yeah, I played it last week.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's a bunch of like cool things. I think I'm really like, as far as like just like the paper versions of things, like I'm really excited to upgrade my Tron deck and get the new Ugin art. I think that'll be pretty sweet.
So. Yeah. Is there new Ugin art? I didn't see.
Yeah, Ryan Pankos did this like gorgeous like borderless display. So I'm thinking I'm gonna want to try and get that one in paper and put that into my Tron deck.
Sure.
Why not?
Gonna bolt the Geist. Sure thing.
You have to discard now, right?
Oh yeah, I do have to discard. That's fine. I don't need a second Shaper Sanctuary, I don't think.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I could draw double cards off of it, which is kind of fun, but at this point, I don't think I need Shaper Sanctuary number 2.
Yeah, so I think those cards, I don't know what else. I know there's always the Teferi. I'm also really excited for the Dog Lord.
Oh, yes, we're getting the cats and the dogs.
I'm very excited for the dogs. I've been looking all over crud. Why can't I think about it? Scryfall. Looking at all the dogs, but I think it's going to be a couple years before dogs become any kind of viable.
I mean, even after they're retconning hounds into dogs, like it's still...
Yeah, a lot of the hounds aren't so hot, which is unfortunate. That's kind of how it goes, but... Yeah,
well, that's your only lord, too, so it's not like you have a bunch.
Yeah. And I've been, like, playing around in my mind, like, what are, like, substitute lords? You could have, like, some sort of blue thing, but...
Right.
You know. Well, I saw you play this in your last video.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know that it belongs in that deck. I get why the people put it in there, because it helps you find one piece of your combo, but I ran into too many times where, like, I could find one piece of my combo, but by doing so, I would put the other piece of my combo to the bottom of my deck.
Right.
So I don't know that it's actually good for that deck at all.
Yeah, I thought it was. I was like, well, if you can make infinite mana, I was like, maybe you picked up some walking ballistas.
Well, that's the
Kind of
thing.
like
I think, yeah, if I was gonna play that deck, I think,
you gotta have
yeah, the walking ballistas.
kind of more non-budgety thing, and they have walking ballistas.
Yeah, I think like one ballista is like $12 by itself.
Yeah.
So targeting the bolt but not casting it.
Well, I have to wait. I have to pass priority after I target it.
Oh,
So.
right. That makes sense. Sure. What are you bolting? Strangler Geist. Okay. He did.
So I guess there's an argument to be made that our Elf was probably a better target. So let's see if it was a bad mistake or a good one.
I don't know. I'm pretty far behind already, so don't love that. Draw those cards. I have drawn 3 cards off of Shaper Sanctuary now, I think. So that's pretty nice.
Pretty good. All right.
Yeah, so I'm essentially getting a 2-for-1 every time you remove one of my creatures, which is kind of nice. Tear Pit. Does Impact play one of these? Shaper Sanctuary?
No, I mean, I don't know if the blue-black version. I'd have to talk to Eric, but I don't think the blue-black version, the blue-black version plays Creeping Tar Pit. I wouldn't see because your man lands and Infect is your creature lands rather. They're Inkmoth Nexus. That's what you want to be playing.
No, I said Shaper Sanctuary.
Oh, you're asking if they play Shaper Sanctuary? I thought
you
were asking if they're playing Creeping Tar Pit. No, I don't know if I have enough creatures to justify that. It's kind of taking the spot of a pump spell. So sure, one and some other nonsense. Oh.
Good old Nullhide Ferox. Yep. Figured I might as well attack in. This is not much I'm doing else I'm doing right
yeah. Well, I guess. I mean, I'm just gonna block the thing.
Well, did you know I have the mutagenic growth?
You might. I don't really know.
I've got 4 of them sitting in my hand. I'm gonna blow up the thing in the ice that way.
Interesting. Well, you can't cast non-creature spells.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember this card was like all hype.
Yeah, I mean it was big in standard. Green bolt. I know. We were just talking about that. I don't know if you're here for that. But,
we were talking about the green bolt.
Yep. Somebody find that. It's something. It's something with a bee sting. It's like a specific name and then like bee sting or something like that. I'm pretty sure it starts with a U. I feel like I actually have one in paper. It's real bad. I think it's like 2 mana or something, but it was in what was it? Time Spiral, where they like color shifted a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah, well, that's how we got Simian Spirit Guide, because it was originally like an elf that you
right
to do the thingamaboober.
Flipping the desk watch. Oh, I will be right back. I have to grab something real quick. Yeah, I was right. Unyaro Beasting.
Ooh. This is a good time to put it in your editing of just bring up the photo. Bring up the card. Do we wanna cancel this? We do it here. Down to 10. Flip this. Actually. Yeah, we're not gonna do it. Because I don't think we die here. I think we're okay. So I think we could possibly get it. Don't forget though that this also comes back. So So we'll see what old SpinyMaus casts.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, it's your main phase.
What's that?
I said it's your main phase.
Oh, yes. It is my main phase. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. You're just going to bounce everything?
Well, you don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I do. I mean, whatever. We're going to attack. That's what this deck is made for. Getting in.
Yep. I think I missed the declare blocker step.
Ruh-roh. Down to 3.
Yep.
Okay. Well. Let's play this.
Hornet Queen?
Hornet Queen. Oh.
I mean, this deck could easily facilitate Hornet Queen.
That is true. That's true. I could play Hornet Queen in this deck. Maybe I should play Hornet Queen in this deck.
I haven't seen it. I pulled so many of Sirach.
Oh, I know. I know.
And Dragons of Tarkir.
Mm-hmm.
It was ridiculous.
Yep. Not that it matters that I'm playing all this stuff out, because obviously you're going to just flip Thing in the Ice and bounce my board. Lightning Bolt. Sure. Lightning Bolt is fine.
Is it, though?
Yeah. It is. I mean, if you got Snap Bolt, I guess I'm dead.
We're gonna fetch out your favorite land.
Get out of here with Mystic Sanctuary. No!
Oh, what's that about Bolt?
This is the stupidest card. Wizards? Wizards? Really?
What are you talking
really,
about?
Wizards?
All those castles are way worse than this card.
Yes, you're right. All the castles are way worse than that card.
You didn't let me finish it off. I could have flipped Thing in the Ice.
Yep.
And then, swung in first. Well, bolted you, and then swung in for 7.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Bid.
No, I saw it. That's fine.
Let's
run like that. Have you checked out our YouTube channel, High Ground MTG, at all?
We have lots
Mr.
of videos.
Mill? We sure do. Just posted 2 today.
From your janky brews to your meta decks.
Or I guess you posted yours last night, huh?
I did post mine last night, but basically they're out today.
Yeah, essentially. I tell you though that that combo is actually pretty good. Felt like
I'd like to see you upgrade your deck and not have it be so budgety and see what
Yeah.
Like, I don't really know, like, if it needs that much more, you know?
There's a few
I think
cards.
I think the nobles definitely come in, like a full play set of nobles
Yeah,
for
for
Celtic
sure.
triggers.
For sure. And then you play the, I always forget its name, but it's like, it's not a reprint, but it's basically a reprint of the guy that searches your library for a 1-drop.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Ranger Captain of Eos.
Yes, thank you. Ranger Captain EOS.
Remember how silly we thought that name was?
It
Ranger Captain?
is
Like,
such a
it's
mouthful.
one or the other. It can't
Yeah.
be so
Yep.
silly.
Yep. I don't know. It is a weird name. Excellent. Thank you for subbing. We definitely appreciate it. Yeah, so that card. Hey, we got a follow. Oh, I got to finally see. Oh, I think I have 2 of those up. That's funny. I finally got to see the little swirly thing that happens when people
Oh
sub
yeah,
to the channel.
I saw that the other time that you're playing.
Yeah.
I still need to get some windswept teeth, but I don't want to pay for the regular cons ones.
Oh, these are super cheap.
Windswept teeth?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's why I have them.
I love that you have more fetch lands online than you do in person.
That's not true. I have way more in
I
person.
think it's hilarious.
Because I only have Windswept Teats and Marsh Flats, I think.
What? No, really?
Yeah.
Oh, here on Moto?
Online, yeah.
Okay. I was thinking, like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, in paper I have much more. Not a lot more, but more.
I think I'm like almost done collecting everything. It's mainly like, I think I need like 1 more Misty or something like that. Wow, you're down to 2 cards. Well, you were down to 2 cards.
Yeah, I was down to 2 cards, and then you. See, Shaper Sanctuary is so good. It's so good. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, the real thing is there's not a whole lot of like green creature decks in Modern that want it, but I think if your deck has a creature that's gonna get killed a lot.
I've seen it. I mean, I've seen it in like Simic Merfolk. That sort of thing.
Yeah, I think that's the kind of deck like that makes it really good. You draw extra cards off of it. You know your creatures are going to get targeted by things. It also works with abilities, which is pretty nice. So if your opponent is activating abilities on your creatures, that also works. I mean, I think the biggest problem with that is in the late game, it's not a great draw.
Right.
Like, obviously, it's best when you get it on turn 1.
Right.
But
have you ever thought about running what is it, the Nykthos, Shrine of Nykthos to that other deck?
the combo deck?
Yeah.
I suppose you could. But you don't necessarily have you don't have a big spell that you're trying to cast. You're just trying to, in 1 turn, kill your opponent.
Right.
So, I don't know. I mean, again, maybe if you were running Ballista, it might be worth it, but...
Right. Getting out of cool, eh?
Indeed. Getting your vote out there.
Whenever another green creatures put a 1/1 counter, put another counter.
Yeah, so he gets real big real fast.
That's what you think.
I mean... Hey, thanks for stopping by. We'll hopefully catch you again soon.
Be sure to catch the stream on the channel.
Yeah, Tuesday nights is when we definitely come out to stream, but then, of course, YouTube channel, all sorts of videos popping up here and there. We don't really have a set schedule for that, but it's because life is real busy.
Yeah, that's true. What do I do here? Did I play land? I did play land.
You concede.
No. I don't think that's happening. Absolutely not.
You got 6 cards. You gotta have something to do over there.
You don't know me. Yep. What we do is we pass the turn.
I like it. I like it.
Do you?
I do. I'm gonna go to combat. Is this Snapcaster push? Oh, just another push. Okay.
Alright, so we're taking some stuff. That's okay.
Okay. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do.
Whoops. 2 weeks later.
You're supposed to put the Utopia Sprawl on the land you didn't tap. That's how that works.
Well,
Mystic Sanctuary.
guess what card I'm putting on top of my library?
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, you're down to 8, so I guess I could have eaten that. I guess I probably should have eaten that. I forgot I had a Scoos.
Yeah, I'm glad that you.
Engineered explosive for 1. Okay. So you're gonna blow up the Shaper's Sanctuary and the experiment.
And your Utopia Sprawls.
Oh, my Utopia Sprawls!
Yeah, you got a lot of value.
Rude.
A lot of value off of that EE.
Rude. Okay.
I guess if you can get Scoos to 8.
I mean,
it's not impossible.
It's not impossible.
That's why I was struggling last turn. I was like, I have EE and I could clear off a bunch of stuff, but I also need to take care of that giant 4/4. So
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, that 4/4 that was gonna be bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Interesting. Dread militant. Sure.
Man, I couldn't actually kill you there, unfortunately. The Muffin Man. Oh, the Muffin Man. Fatal push.
Yep.
Gut shot.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So when this fatal push resolves, it's not gone.
I see. Trying to keep up your fatal pushes.
No.
Sure. That's fine.
That's the turn.
Interesting. Play a big beefy boy.
You got it. You got it.
Exactly 5 power.
I mean, this modal spell is so good. So good.
Gross.
Experiment 1. Experiment 2. Experiment 3. Sure. That evolves. Draw a card. Fetch out a land. Going down the 4.
Just keep shocking those lands, Kyle. Keep shocking those lands.
It's pretty good. Let's see.
What you got? Collective Brutality.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised you even brought that in against me.
Why? Just kill the creature.
I suppose. Coligan's Command. Oh, you're gonna make me discard a card?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, is it Nullhide Ferox?
No, but it could have been. But it could have been.
What did you discard? Was it Thrun?
Yeah.
Yes. I forgot about that. Yeah, that could have been very tricky.
Yep.
Very tricksies.
All right, we're both in top deck mode.
Utopia Sprawl.
Sure. On green. Yeah, definitely not my favorite draw right now. It's not where I wanted to be. Let's draw a Strangleroot Geist here pretty quick. Opt into opt. Into opt. Goodness. Too bad you didn't have a thing in the ice out there.
Oh, I know. You're telling me. I'd even kill for my my little creature land.
Oh yeah. At least start getting in some damage here and there.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's fine.
Down to 3. Serum Visions. Digging.
Top.
Ether Gust. Sure.
Alright, put that on the bottom.
Sure did. I don't want to draw another Arbor Elf. Ooh. Huh. I don't know if this does anything for me here or not, but we'll find out.
Wait, is it? I haven't seen this since we started playing Magic.
Right.
When you cast a spell, reveal the top X cards of your library. You may put an online permanent over my X and S structure. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Oh.
So worse than a Nullhide Ferox.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't a good chance of getting too much there, but I was like, oh, if I can just get a second body. That's just a second body. Is all I wanted there. Didn't care what it was. Snapcaster. Sure, Snapcaster. Go ahead, push my Hydra.
Remember that earlier play where I did that? Where I
Yep,
was like,
yep.
got rid of that militant so I could have this in play.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. It's fine. One of these, I'm eventually gonna draw my hasty green spirit. One of these days. Like we're both just like in full top deck mode. Just
I know, it's pretty hilarious.
no attacks. Come on, Kyle.
So if you draw a hasty creature, doesn't look like he did.
What if I do now?
I mean, I guess. Arbor Elf. Yep. Well,
Collective Brutality.
on your Arbor Elf.
Oh, my Arbor Elf.
It's only fair.
Is it fair? I don't know that it's fair.
I mean, it is. Getting in there. Old Snappy's doing his job.
down to 16.
Hey man, if I can win games of Magic with a Noble Hierarch,
Yeah.
pretty sure I can win them. Snapcaster Mage.
That's fair.
Oh, interesting.
Vivian.
That didn't sound like a good psh.
It was great. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you got a bolter, huh?
Yep. I mean, I guess that's acceptable.
Oh, that was not what I was hoping to catch off of Vivian, I'll tell you that. I have so many good draws. Just need to find one of them.
I know, I really would like my land, like future land.
I'd like anything that's not a land.
Pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
Alright, what do we draw here? I mean, okay. Passing the turn. Remember when I played 3 opts in a row?
I do remember that.
Pretty ridiculous.
Yep.
Another land, huh?
Another land. There's not many lands in this deck either. Like oh, man.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Me too.
Yeah, but you have a lot of lands.
I don't have a lot of lands. I think I'm only running like 22 in this package.
Oh my goodness. 22?
Yeah, something like that. All right.
I'm at 21.
All right. Eventually, I'll stop playing lands. I'm like pretty sure of it. This is when you finally cast your bomb. It's gonna be just that.
I know. I'm hoping. Gotta get one eventually.
I was wondering if you were playing that.
Yeah. I had to try it. Oh, rude. Rude. Oh.
Because you're blossoming defense, and then because you're a creature.
Yeah. That's fine. I don't really need Arbor Elves at this point. Now you have no attackers, so I have even more time to find all the things.
Yeah, you're telling me. Gosh. How am I at 9 minutes and you're at 18? Ridiculous.
Because I've been like draw going for like the past 4 turns.
Well, I think I'm in trouble.
Do you have the removal spell? I mean, you're running so many.
You know what? I think I lose.
Uh-oh. What do you got in hand over there?
I lose. You'll have to watch the video to find out.
Oh, just reveal your hand.
No. You have to watch my video.
Oh, man, can't believe I got there on that one.
Alright. New game, different deck.
It's all right. Okay. I've got something. This is an updated version of something.
Oh, I was so close too.
You really were.
Let's see. I am on the die roll.
I lost.
Yeah, this is a pretty good hand. SpinyMaus mulligans to 6 cards. He's losing cards, everybody.
Okay, we'll put that there. Blackleaf Cliffs. Thoughtseize. Ruh-roh.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll get rid of that.
Yeah, that seems about right. That sounds about right. Now you know what I'm playing.
I sure do.
That's funny. Seems like you're playing a little bit of Jund over there.
Not just Jund. Boomer Jund. You know, the Boomer Jund video is like the most popular video on the...
Even more than your Tron?
On the site, yeah. Boomer Jund's got like 125 views, something like that.
Wow. Let's pull out that.
So you played Stingers on player and a Marsh Flats, and you have 4 cards in hand.
Oh yeah, 126. Not too shabby. Sorry, I thought I'd have 6.
You thought wrong. Green, red.
Ren and 6.
You know, I thought I had a playset of these, but I guess I only have 3. Unfortunate.
That's right. Kill my Stitcher supplier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 cards in hand.
2 cards.
W6.
Ren and 6. Triple? What just happened?
I just clicked undo and it brought back Ren and 6.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, that was very weird.
Sure.
We got there so good.
All right. You got it.
Pretty jazzed about that. I mean, the odds of you actually having that card, I could have whiffed pretty hard on that.
You could have.
But I didn't. Remember that when you go to bed tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Stitcher supplier, sure. I completely forgot that this was in the deck.
What you got over there? What you got?
Guess I could do that. Sure, why not?
Hex Drinker.
I'm really annoyed that the Hex Drinker frame has this has the old frame art, and I think it's probably because of the levels. But it's really
Leveling up.
have protection from instants now.
It's handy.
It is handy from your Path to Exile. So I figured I would do it now.
Let's see if I'm even playing Path to Exile in this deck.
Please, you're playing a white deck. Don't try to. Please, don't patronize me. I know you're playing Path to Exile in this deck. Not a fool. Won't let me, huh? Okay, we're gonna block this. Sack, it's fine.
All right.
How many more levels does this have to go? 3, 4, 5, 6.
You gotta get
7.
5 levels. 5 levels if you want to get it up to.
No, I need 4.
4 gets it to 7.
Oh, that's right. 8
Yep.
plus.
Yep. 8 plus is the big money.
Yeah.
What you can do, I guess, if you have another land, get yourself a 6/6. Leveling it up. Going all the way, huh?
He could go all the way. 4. Hex Drinker. One of my pet cards. I tell you that I have the artist signature on my paper playset.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there. Yeah,
Yeah.
you met the artist too, right?
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember looking at their art actually, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool."
Yeah, they did a lot of. They do. I think they do like a lot of character stuff. So. Interesting. Not swinging out Ren and 6. You got fear the WD-40.
WD-40.
You gotta fear the spear.
Fear the spear. Sure. You can't bring in spear yet. It's in your sideboard. I know.
No, I'm playing. I could be playing Shadow Spear main board. You have no clue.
That'd be silly. That's what that would be.
Playing Shadow Spear main board.
Yeah.
Shadow Spear is amazing.
I mean, I see the appeal of playing it, but oh man, would it be bad in the main board?
Oh, I need to play land for turn. Okay. Whoop.
No attacks, eh?
Well, no. I'm not a fool.
Well.
I have made some pretty bad plays in the past here.
Oh wait. Huh.
Interesting.
Oh, I almost missed this. Oh wait, no, this doesn't work. Does it? No. Oh, that was silly. I was thinking.
What do I do here? I could. Whenever an automatic creature dies, target player loses 1 life. I guess I could do that.
Could you?
Or I could do that and hope that I get something good here. I think it's probably better to be a little bit more. Let's see.
It's pretty close here. It's pretty close.
Yeah. I think this needs to go.
Interesting.
Yeah, I just think you having a free sack outlet is not where I want it to be.
It's fair. It's fair.
What to do? What to do? I mean, you could. I guess that could happen.
So many things that could happen. Drawing a card, sure.
Your best turn. Can't swing any because of Shambler Event. Drawing a card, sure. Yeah, that's my thing.
Saying words, it can't be your thing, Kyle.
I have a patent pending on it. All right. So...
patent pending. All right. All right. Passing it back.
It's like Publishers Clearinghouse.
Oh man. What card do you think in the newest set is going to be the worst to play against? Like, it's gonna see play and you're gonna hate it.
Probably Teferi, right? I think people are underestimating Teferi.
It's weird. It's hard to evaluate in the dark.
Sheffet Dunes.
Sheffet Dunes. I mean, I think just like a Planeswalker having Flash.
I mean, it doesn't have Flash. You can just activate.
Well, yeah, okay.
You're thinking of the spoiler.
Right.
The fake spoiler one.
Yeah. Still, it's not that far off. Not that far off.
Yeah, so close. All right, passing back to you. Schneffnet Dunes.
Schneffnet Dunes.
Schnuffleupagus Dunes.
All right, we'll grab a Godless Shrine tapped.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That doesn't sound good.
It sounds great. Huh?
Whenever Cruel Celebrant or another creature or planeswalker you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life.
I think this does it.
You have to sack one of your creatures to get me to die.
Well, so normally, yes, I would have to do that. But I also have creatures that can attack.
Yeah, that's right, huh?
So, I think any way you slice it, I think this is it. Unless you have something I don't know about. So an attack for 2 here. If you block, you die. If you don't block, you die.
I don't know about that, because it has protection. So it means I should have protection. It shed its snake skin over me. Oh my gosh, I just drew so many lands.
Yeah, you and me both.
What is up with tonight? It's just like Land City.
I guess.
Real estate agents.
Oh man, I got some spice in my sideboard. Let me tell you. Excited for this. Okay, actually, let's cut those. Yeah, I got some spice. I hope we get to see it. Cause I got some weird stuff in my sideboard that I've been wanting to try out.
Alright, I am going first. They said that he was on the play, and he was on the play. Yeah, so like the first Adobe. Yeah, we'll keep this hand.
Samesies. Inquisition. Sure. Take a look. Let's see what I got. Sure.
Hate that card.
Doesn't even do nothing. He just sacrifices my own stuff.
What's free? For free!
Yeah, I'm sacrificing my own things. Why should I have to pay to sacrifice my own things? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Very interesting hand I have.
Must be. Just like a handful of removal.
Very interesting hand I have.
Yeah, so a handful of removal.
Watch the video to find out.
No, I won't. I just have to watch our game play out.
That's what I'm saying. You have to watch my video to find out.
Yeah. Well, here goes nothing. Go ahead, bolt it. I'm winning now. 20 to 19.
Sure, you're winning.
Uh-oh. Stuck on 2? Uh-oh. So instead of a bunch of lands, now it's no lands, huh? 2 can play the Inquisition game. Yeah, we're gonna take Renin 6 out of there. I don't like him.
I don't know if it's actually him. Isn't it like a her?
Oh, that's true. Well, yeah, it's she and they, probably.
It's important that you get these things right.
It is. You and your Inquisition.
You can play at this game.
All right, what do you want to take? What do you want? I suppose that makes sense. Well, it's not like I have much in the yard right now.
Yeah, but I don't need you to have much in the yard. I'm saying. Alright, we're gonna play a new game. It's turn 5, and I'm gonna deck, and I wouldn't have drawn into anything. Well, maybe.
I mean, I didn't have anything either. My hand was 2 paths and a land.
Alright, one more game, I think, and then I'm good for the night.
Alright. Are you switching up decks?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I suppose I could too. What is this deck? Oh, you're challenging me. Okay.
Did you already switch decks, or do we need to?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen this yet.
How many new decks are you playing? You gotta make more channels for the video, or more videos for the channel.
I have one almost done. I have like 2 or 3 games with it so far.
Alright. Keep this.
Me too. Sure am. Let's see what you're playing.
Aether Vial.
Interesting. Indeed. Forest, eh?
And
Infect.
Layer drop, Birds of Paradise. That's right. Secret
Infect.
Superior Birds of Paradise.
Ugh. Hate it already. Infect.
Look at how beautiful this bird is. It's so pretty.
It is a pretty bird. Pretty bird. Okay.
This was surprisingly very cheap on. Oh, you're playing Spirits. Surprisingly very. Oh, you're playing Leonin Arbiter.
What am I playing? Who knows?
Man, you've been wanting to find Adakar wastes in paper.
I know, no one has them. And they're like weirdly expensive, even though they see 0 actual play. Reprint Adhikar Waste. Come on, Wizards.
I'm a little disappointed with their land cycle this go around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a little disappointed.
That's fair. Rancor it up, eh?
Yeah. I figured I'd try to use my mana efficiently.
Sure. Well, and Rancor is pretty safe.
Giver of Runes. Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Giver's like the least safe.
Ghost Quarter. Path. Yep. I'm surprised you haven't made like a taxes video yet. I was just thinking about that today for the channel.
That's actually what I'm working on. I'm working on green-white taxes build. That is my next video that's coming out. So everybody look forward to that one coming out soon here. And it's not the one I played on the stream. Yes. It's not the one I played on the stream before. It's a little bit of a tighter build, less of a for fun janky build. I forgot these are still in my sideboard. I should take those out. Let's see. Guess that. Maybe that. That's actually probably not good.
Anything from this?
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing a video for this build as well, but there's some cards. There's some cards coming out, I think, that I want to include. Same thing with spirits. Like, I want to make a spirits video, and I probably would have already, but now with those new spirits coming out, I think I'm gonna wait on doing a spirits deck,
right.
Or a spirits video. We'll see, though. If I run out of things to do, maybe I'll just do one. And we can do it before and after. But
sure, we'll keep this hand.
Same here.
Pendlehaven from me. The opponent to our opponent.
Either I'll go. Let me just go look at your list on your video real quick.
Sure.
What? Force? Okay. What'd you exile with Force? Exile with Blossoming Defense. Okay. I did see that you put. I was okay. I'm very confused about the Tarmogoyfs in the sideboard.
Tarmogoyfs in the sideboard.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need more creatures, and like you can just make Goyfs huge and get in there like with that. So
yeah,
if you have a longer game going on, so
telling you, just run yourself some Shaper Sanctuaries.
Meddling Magi.
What do I name?
Blossoming Defense. Yeah, right. That's fine. Interesting. Blossoming Defense.
What? Why would I name Blossoming? That's weird. I don't know.
Let's see.
Another Inkmoth Nexus. Sure, Karun up the Inkmoth Nexus. Yep. Pumping it with Pendelhaven.
I think this is what you should have probably.
Oh, scale up. Ouch. Okay. Take an 8 here. Take an 8.
What do you think of this art? I really like this one. I think I might pick these up in paper because I don't think that they're foil. I was talking to Eric about it, and he said that they're not foil. So.
No, I mean I really like I really like the art as well.
Square, all right. Getting in for 2. Sure.
You and your infecty stuff.
It's been a very fun archetype to play.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just explosive and fast. You playing Dismember? Is that what's happening right now?
Yes, I mistapped my. Just clicked my thingy. Interesting.
That's interesting.
I wasn't paying attention to the snack.
Okay, I was wondering. I was like, wait a minute. What's that? I turned the fridges back on. The freezers. I don't know if everything's back on, but...
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Our opponent doesn't know if everything is back on.
I don't think everything is back on.
He could have ice cream melting.
I could. No, I did take the fridges and freezers. Those are still going. Guess we're just gonna do this again. And pray.
I mean, that's pretty good. So...
Waterlogged Grove, cracking it.
All right. I'll have to get in for 2.
It's true.
Exalted Trigger.
Do you have it?
Check it out.
Spell Pierce. Oh.
What art?
What art is that?
And our Inkmoth Nexus. It's all the secret layer drop. The same artist.
Is it really?
Josh Howard. Joshua Howard. Force of negation?
No force of negation. No force of negation. Dumb infect. Alright, well, I'm on the play now.
Having that turn 0 Force of Vigor was pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. For some reason, I always thought Force of Vigor, you had to have 2 artifacts to... but I realized that it was up to 2 artifacts, which is very different. Ruh-roh.
Keep this hand.
Okay. Okay.
Watch out. I like, for the first time I think I've ever seen you play online, I've always have turn one vial. Like your turn one vial ratio is like insane.
I do have pretty good luck with vials. Glistener elf.
Could we see that turn two kill, ladies and gentlemen? Mute Devolt for opponent. Path to Exile. Sure. Sure.
Get out of here, elf.
Yes, I would.
Get out of here. Noble Hierarch.
By artist Matt Stewart.
Stewart.
He did Nicol Bolas. He did like the masterpiece Nicol Bolas Dragon God. He also did,
nice.
which I have framed hanging. He also did Once Upon a Time.
Oh.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Sure.
Another noble hierarch. The Grove of the Waterlog. Oh man, we've been rewatching Avatar. It's been very fun.
Yes.
Distortion Strike. Getting in for 3.
The old-fashioned way.
Gotta do it sometimes.
And clearing.
Rebounding Distortion Strike. Wooded Foothills. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Draw a card.
Opponent's digging. Opponent's digging. Getting in for 3. Can't be blocked.
There was that one game where I got like Noble Hierarch to like some ludicrous, not like a 10 something other.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Man, your mana seems all sorts of janked over there.
It's fine. It's a little painful, but it's fine.
Yeah. It doesn't help you when I'm swinging in with Noble Hierarchs. Normally it wouldn't matter if I had an infect creature, but...
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, so it's definitely a little painful, but...
Each opponent can't cast on it with CMC greater than the number of lands. Oh. Weird.
Yep. It also said, I don't know if you can... There we go. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, it just countered.
What to do? What to do? What to do? What to do?
What do you do?
What do I do? I do what I do. I do something else.
Dread Arbor. Getting in for 2.
Getting in for 2.
Alright. I'll allow it.
You're down to 8.
Sure am. Shram.
Swinging in for 4. Yeah, it's fine. Down to 8. 8 all. Ah, shoot. 6 to 8.
I was gonna say, you're down to 6. Just had first strike damage going through.
Yeah. Another 2. What do you do? What do you do?
Guess I take 2.
Down to 6. 6 all. This is very, very, very close game.
It
My
is.
gosh, all of your lands
I
are
know.
just, like, painful.
All painful lands.
Can you afford to tap them?
Not for very long. Not for very long.
Whoops.
Hmm?
That's not what I wanted to do. Yep.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, it's gonna be so close.
I know.
So close.
Oh, Thalia, huh?
Uh-huh.
All right. I can't wait to see it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you can see my hand. You could see my hand.
Oh, I'm sure it's just stacked with pump spells. Stacked.
Swinging in with a noble. No blocks, eh?
No blocks.
Oh, I think that was a mistake. Well.
Hmm?
Alright. I take in 2. Down to 3. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You're down to 2. You're pathing, huh?
Uh-huh.
Spill Pearson.
Yep. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You're down to 1. Oh my goodness. You can't
Woke up.
pay any colored mana.
I cannot. I cannot. This is very true. Okay. Okay.
Oh, this is so interesting. Oh my gosh, what a close game.
Yep. You just have to have like a million pump spells right now. And counter spells and things, I assume.
Yeah, I guess Ghost Quarter. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not the worst. Blighted Agent. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, take a look at my sideboard. What did I do?
No time for sideboarding, Kyle. It's now or never. It's now or never.
I mean, let's see.
What you got?
Guess I could just swing with everything. You think that? No. I think I have to pass the turn.
Passing?
Looks like I gotta do it.
Alright. Oh man.
No cards in hand. Oh, I can't wait to see on your end this game. Like I am so curious.
I need mana so bad.
I bet.
Oh man, just literally drawing every pain land has been so bad. So bad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is so much fun. This is what it's all about. This.
Yep. What am I doing here? Oh man. I guess I can. No. Nope.
I mean, it's really tricky. Everything, like I said, we're like on a tightrope here.
Yep. It's true. All right, we're passing the turn. One life.
One life. Where's those gut shots when you need them?
I know, right? Gut shots and Unyaro bee stings. I wonder if that's even modern legal.
Well,
I mean, I'm taking 3 infect here. Assuming that's what you do.
yeah. I'm just trying to think about things.
Yeah. Or you can attack with real bodies and do it like that. Because I'm down to 1. So that's the choice here, right? Is do you attack with infect and start all over, or do you try to kill me with my 1 life?
Ugh. That's what I was talking about at the end of my infect video, about how sometimes you just need to pivot, and so like I had no infect creatures, so I was
Right.
beating in with nobles, but now it's like, what do I do?
Yeah.
What do I do? I mean that, and then that, and then that. And that. This is weird. It's just weird. Like, my brain.
Yep.
Well, I guess I could just.
I did mull to 5. That did not help. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I didn't. I guess I just pivot, right? I think that's probably the best thing to do.
No. What you gonna do? Passing altogether. Okay. Interesting. There's so many basics in this deck. So many basics.
Let's see. Well.
Hey, thanks. Scale up. Okay. That happens.
Okay.
So we're getting in for 8 infect, barring any other tricksy effects here. Nothing I can do about it. Ha!
Oh my gosh, what a tightrope it's in my hand. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Woo.
I know. So much stuff.
I think it's really funny that I got you down to 1 life, but I actually wanted to infect.
Yep, it's true. It's
so
true.
Great. Woo!
Yep.
Game. That was very, very fun.
It was. So close.
Well, I guess that's about it for the night.
Alrighty.
3 matches is pretty good.
Yep, for sure.
All right, I will talk to you next time.
All right, everybody. Thanks for catching the channel, and make sure to check out our YouTube, High Ground MTG, for all the replays, plus plenty of other modern Magic videos. It's tons of fun, so come join us, and make sure you've got the high ground. Thanks, everybody. Bye, Kyle.
Bye.